Okie dokie. Hopefully, this is enough storage left on my phone after I went through and cleaned it out. But I'm coming to you live from Chilly Willy, Northeast USA, and I'm coming with you a different idea. So we're doing A&A free for all here. So basically, what you do is like a regular A&A game. You know, you have Germany first, Russia second, Japan third, etc., etc. You give Germany number one, Russia number two, on, and then what you do is you take a random number generator, and that's going to dictate who goes, and it's a free for all. So it could be anything. You could have like basically infinite amount of different games doing this and all that. Like if you wanted to, or if you get lucky enough, France could go, 3 times in a row. Or if you want to make this a really quick game, Japan could get lucky and go 3 times in a row before anyone else does. So it makes for a lot of interesting combinations. So as you can see, the dice on the board indicates what nation went. So we're going to start off with Japan as they went first. Since everyone is at war, it makes no sense for them not to do a typical J1, so that's what they did. Fairly standard, nothing outrageous or anything. So, I mean, they did get diced a little bit in the Philippines there on the ground, but it's not the worst case scenario. They didn't have to lose planes. But coming over here, who went second was the British. As now, this is obviously the buildup of them going twice, but I'll get to that later. But on the first turn, yeah, the British are coming. And this time they're staying in D.C. So they actually took D.C. pretty handily, actually. And the thing is, the Americans didn't get to go until 10th. So I'll get back to that in a second. So I gave the British over $100, for their second turn. The Germans then were selected to go, and obviously they did a typical Germany, taking out Paris. They went into northern Italy with authority. Came down here, attacked the fleet in 97 there, because it's easier target than that, and I don't feel like losing any aircraft, which luckily I did not lose any. And we built up our navy there, try to keep the British in check a little bit. Also, the British down here, we did Ethiopia on our first turn as well. Then the Chinese decided, you know what, we'll just pull back. I thought about going into Quang Sea, try to maybe kill a plane or two, but I'm like, it's just going to get us killed. So we just bolstered her up. We decided to go up north, see if we can put some pressure up north there. And then fifth, who went fifth? Oh, Mother Russia did. So Germany, seeing that we're focusing mainly on the West, and since we're at war with everybody, we decided to vacate Romania in order to put up a defense of those two territories there to make our defense easier, actually. Because all the neutrals here are strictly neutral in this game. So if you want to take Yugoslavia, for example, you have to attack it. For Germany, normally you just walk in Finland, but they would also have to attack that. So it just make our defense easier, unless the Russians feel like attacking all these strict neutrals. But they don't have the horses to do that anytime soon. Turn 6 was the Indians, which was actually almost their standard play anyway. They're turn 7 normally. Had to kill the Anzac guy in Malaya, which actually went really bad. Missed everything first round. They get a hit. Killed him on the second round. He got another hit. So instead of having 3 units, infantry units, he's only got 1 left. And we just decided to shuttle our guy out there just to try to get some extra money. Hopefully the Indians can go again before the Japanese do, so we can get our navy out of there. That would be great. 7th was, Australia right there. Just realizing that with the Japanese Navy there and the Americans at the time still having their Navy up in Hawaii, we just said, you know what, let's just kumbaya and just chill out down here. So they just fortified a little bit, spent a little money, saved a little. Nothing out of, you know, nothing extraordinary. France finally getting its turn. Tried to go Normandy, that failed. Retreated, just moved our boats around. We killed a British cruiser there, and that's France for you in a nutshell. Nothing else going on. Just taking a couple British territories away, getting rid of their bonus. Even though their bonus won't matter because they're getting $20 from the eastern U.S., so that kind of makes it up for 4 turns anyway. And then, speaking of the British, turn 9, decided to build up with 4 destroyers, 2 fighters, put the rest in infantry, which I'm kind of realizing now. Hopefully, I'm not a little too thin, but we'll see. We'll see. If Germany gets to go first, I might take a shot at it, just out of necessity, honestly. Because then the British went back in and took central U.S. with authority again. Lousy American dice rolling here. Actually, my bad. Lousy American shooting here. I thought they'd be expert shots, but I guess not in this situation. So they took central U.S. as well. Cleaned up the Italians down here. Obviously, they got their Navy. We got ourselves poised to do some amphibious assaulting if needed. And then, lastly, the Americans finally get to go. They brought everything from the West Coast in, all their aircraft, only lost 1 unit to 2 tanks, which is good. Hopefully, we can go again, and hopefully we can take back Washington. I don't know, because Americans didn't get to buy anything, so they are pretty low on ground units now. So obviously we brought our boats from the East Coast down here just to get them out of the way. We brought the sub over there so we can try to convoy raid, and then that's what's left. We just consolidated everything over there just to keep the Japanese from getting any funny ideas trying to team up, which I might actually do that. Or I might just go down to Hawaii here with this Navy up top and just try to get extra money that way. So that brings that up. And then I did, for the next set of 10 turns, who's going first, Italy actually finally gets to go. So out of everybody, poor Italy, didn't get a chance to go. So this is what I was thinking of doing with them. Obviously, we're going to bring everything that we can into northern Italy there. Hopefully that goes in our favor. We just got to kill him. If he kills us, I don't care. As long as we kill the French destroyer, at least that gets us a bonus. If I don't take northern Italy, all those tanks can come down and, yeah, Italy's done. So I got to go. I'll see you on the flip side.